The number one top story of the week is minimalism. Minimalism is pro-social. This is from Undisciplined Econ Territory. July 29th, 41 comments, 12,700 stats. Keyan, I haven't seen an Undisciplined post in a really long time, right?
Yeah.
This is good. I read it.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's a cool post. I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive, but
it's what he used to do in the old days before he got into sports. Remember when this is the bread and butter of what Undisciplined did.
Oh, I mean, I think it's been a while, but he's still kept it up I think, once a month he'll produce a post like this.
Let me see. Sorry, I just want to fact check Coob because me and him always. Yeah, no. I guess it's been a while. July? No. Oh yeah, I guess July. I guess that would be the last. No. Yeah, it's been a while, Keyan.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, he writes about how people reducing their consumption, aka minimalism, actually has these kind of these positive knock-on consequences. One of the chief of them being that given there's less demand for a good, its price and it's assuming its supply does not respond proportionally, the price of that good will get cheaper for everyone. And yeah, and I think if you're talking about something like a commodity, that's especially true. And so you can think about if we're all consuming less land per person, then land gets cheaper. It gets cheaper to have more people on the planet, that kind of thing. It's maybe a simple way to view it. Yeah, this post is basically describing that for the most part, and how everyone kind of benefits from you only participating in consumption to the extent that you kind of need to.
Scoresby at the top comment says, I like minimalism. It's a good way to live, but I don't think that's true in aggregate. Isn't there a story where Huddle Butter is making their fine products in their garage, and if they get a deal with Amazon to sell at Whole Foods, they go out and they build themselves a little production shop, an industrial park somewhere, and start producing much more Huddle Butter at a lower price point. The deal only happens because more people want Huddle Butter, not fewer. So Undisciplined responds back, says, there is, but I cleverly preempted it by holding supply fixed. What you're describing is a supply shift. This is partially offset by the increased availability of financial capital that I described. Think of it like reducing the activation energy needed for a chemical reaction. There's a lower energy state that's not currently reachable. We can either reduce the hurdle or add energy. And then he responds to Scoresby about the story of the last few centuries has been that increasing consumption is what makes like affordable for others. That's why poverty rates have decreased so dramatically. And then Undisciplined replies back, I totally disagree with this. Increased production has made life more affordable. I think you have cause and effect completely backwards. Human wants have always been unlimited. What's changed is our ability to meet them. Unschooled came in and says, I only just got the chance to read and digest this, although I did zap it earlier because I could see the proof of work. Undisciplined says, I actually am planning on compiling a book out of these exchanges with Scoresby on supply and Scores Batik dialogue. Now there is one. Yeah, so Simple Stacker kind of outlined. I was going to respond to this one, but I just hadn't had a chance this week because I just barely saw this last night. Simple Stacker responded back, says, Christian theology teaches that one should desire neither poverty nor riches, and that the rich have responsibility to scale back their own consumption to leave some for the poor. So I think minimalism is pro-social, is accurate from the standpoint of Christian ethics. As to the negative effects on producers, one should remember that everyone is both a consumer and a producer, and that producer surplus, so to speak, isn't well defined apart from the consumption that this surplus buys for the producer. Thus, if the producer has adopted a minimalist lifestyle in their consumption patterns, it's not obvious to me that a minimalist society would make producers worse off. Ultimately, though, this discussion highlights one of the weaknesses of traditional economic welfare analysis, Without a clear ethical foundation from which to make judgments of good or bad, we're just lost at sea like a ship without a compass. We gravitate towards more GDP, which essentially means more stuff, not because that's morally right, but because we can't agree on a moral, comprehensive, ethical measure. And then Undisciplined responded back, I don't really mind the standard moral relativism of economic analysis as long as we keep in mind that what's being asserted are claims about what people are willing and able to pay for. We can avoid grander claims about happiness, utility, better, etc. We're just being descriptive. I think the obsession with GDP is mostly about focusing on what's observable and ignoring what isn't. And then Simple Stacker said, I actually think the obsession with GDP is mostly by absorption of social norms rather than the majority having a deep understanding of ethical or practical foundations of GDP as a measurement. So they get into, I would definitely read the whole thing. It's a really good conversation in here. A lot of alpha. I actually I would love to see like a conversation between Simple Stacker and Undisciplined. Like, I feel like that would be such a great conversation because it's just two different sides on this particular topic. Anyways, you got any thoughts on this, Kim?
I already shared my thoughts.
Okay. Topher, you got any thoughts?
Not really, other than HODL butter.
They look good. I hadn't actually read the product description for HODL butter. It's pecans, and they add maple sugar, and they add they might add cinnamon, I think, and pepper. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, the pepper caught me by surprise, and that's how you know it's probably good. Is that they really added something kind of weird to it.
It's hot up there. I've never seen
And
it.
it probably enhances it. Here we go. Here's the actual description. Oh, the ingredients are there behind our picture there. I don't know what.
Interesting.
Does it still keep? Like, will it spoil if you add all that stuff to it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Or I mean, it'll still keep. Why wouldn't it keep? I mean, it's just ground pecans.
Well, what do you put it on? Just toast or something?
Sugar is a preservative too, in some quantity. And I assume pepper would probably help. It'd probably keep for a while. The fat might spoil. The fat in pecans might spoil a little faster than other fats. I know that's true for certain kinds of polyunsaturated fats. I don't know if they're more. I know, like walnuts. Walnuts make the butter tends to go pretty bad pretty quickly. In my experience, at least.
Yeah. If I buy a HODL butter, I want to HODL it for a while.
Oh, you want to HODL your? Oh, that's what you meant. I see. Yeah. That makes good sense.
There's only 14 left, Topher.
Looks good.
16,000 sats ain't bad, though.
Well, that's how you said. That's 20 acres of land in the future, though.
No, I didn't say that. Topher said that. I said 100,000 sats. No, I said 200,000 sats, 1 acre.
I mean, it was only an hour ago, but I'm pretty sure you said you could buy multiple acres for.
No, I said 1 acre, 200,000.
Okay.
Bitcoin would have to 100x.
We'll see. See who's right.
Tether's going to be the Federal Reserve, and
A lot of
Bitcoin's
predictions.
gonna 100x. Yeah.
A lot of predictions this podcast. Hey,
Yeah.
I've been right in the past.
What?
Dude,
Once or
no, multiple times.
okay?
Multiple times I've been right in the past. Gosh.
I've been right about. Yeah, I think a couple days
I
ago
don't
I
know.
predicted that the sun would rise the next day.
Yeah,
Delete
but like
your
I've been right about a lot of things lately. Anyways, Pleb Poet's watching this. She knows. She's nodding. She's like, Car has been right. She's like, yep.
I don't know if she's nodding.
She's definitely going, I see you, Pleb Poet. Anyways.